Hello everyone, this is Stuff. You're watching Stuff HD, and today I am using my phone to record because I'm going to talk a little bit about, well, not exactly about this. I'm going to be unboxing this, which is for this. This is the little DJI Osmo Action. I think in the past I called it Active. It's DJI Osmo Action camera. And you know, there's a few things that I want to tell you about this, but they all involve this. This is basically just a little casing. So I figure, hey, I just got it. We may as well open it together. So let's see what we're doing here. I really got to find a better way of doing this because this feels weird. But anyway, so here it is. Oh, that was not here. Option. Hey, this looks. Alright. So like this, a little cage. Garbage. There's a little cage, just like the last thing I unboxed. Absolutely no real markings. I will leave a link in the description, but I honestly I forgot the brand name of this one, and I can't use my phone now because I'm using it to record. So let's see what's in here. It's got a little box, little thing with screws. So it does come with one of these little GoPro like mount thingies, and then a little screwdriver. Anyway, I'll put this aside. Definitely don't want to lose any of these tiny screws. No idea what they're for, but I'm guessing they're important. And here in a nice little thing comes the cage. Now let me try and explain why I wanted this cage. So here's the camera that I'm using, and this is just my little tripod thingy. And when you buy it, it does not come with anything to put it into a tripod. So this little adapter here, maybe I need to zoom in a little. So this little adapter here, I know that I was gonna need it because I wanted to be able to hook it up to a tripod, but I couldn't find anything at the store that was just this. So I ended up buying the cheapest thing that I found that brought one of these was a tripod, a cheap tripod for 15 bucks, which is way more than what this was worth. But I bought the tripod just for this, and then I gave the tripod to my friend Luis because he needed one anyway, so that worked out okay. Now the camera, it's waterproof. And it comes with a little casing, but you know you don't need the casing to be waterproofed at all. And the casing for the most part is really nice, except that again it only comes with a GoPro type mount thing underneath. Absolutely nothing to just put a tripod, so that kind of sucked. And this this over here is where you. Okay, so when you want to charge the thing, or if you want to remove the SD card, you got to do it from there. But when this is in the cage, you cannot. There's a hole, but you cannot access it. There's a hole because you can technically remove the little door. So this little thing comes off. You can take it out, but once you take this out, then this is no longer waterproof. So I didn't want to be taking that out. So I found this cage, which should be more useful. Right away, it does have the hole for a tripod, and this is gonna be interesting. I want to double check. But basically, I want to double check if you can take that out. I do believe that you can. It does have screws in there for you to take it off if you really want to, because this is going to be in the way of the screen. But the screen on this is kind of just to have an idea of what's going on. The thing that makes this really cool is that this is actually a 52mm thread. So it already comes with a UV shield. But here's the thing, you can buy a lot of filters for this camera that go on here, but those filters are gonna be very expensive. Like I have seen so many that are like little packs for over $100, and I'm like, it shouldn't be. These 52mm ones you can find just about anywhere. Like I swear that somewhere in here I have a pack of 52mm filters that I bought once by mistake and never used them, but now I couldn't find them. But that's pretty cool that you will be able to get these, because these are so much cheaper, like so much cheaper than buying the ones for this. So let me see if I can figure out how to open this. Okay, that was easy. So basically, yeah, you just take the camera, I imagine, and just put it in there. And now I actually have full access to the thing, and I can get those filters very cheap. The only problem, like I say, is this screen. You're gonna be missing about half of it. But again, the screen, when you're recording and you have the stabilization on, it has about a 1 second lag. It's something that kind of annoys me, but at the same time, I think it's a good thing, because it forces me to not rely on the screen. So I only really use it to have a clue of what's going on, you know, framing wise. I wasn't sure if the buttons were going to bother me, because, you know, this one, the one that it came with, actually has little buttons, but these are very easy to get to anyway, so that's cool. You have access to this other side, but this other side has nothing, so there's nothing really special there. So yeah, overall this is a much nicer cage, in my opinion. And then this, you just, how do you close this? Okay, right there. And what are all these for? Okay, so it does come with a GoPro thing that you can attach if you want. I don't want to, so I do want to just be able to put it in my tripod, and that's it. Like, this was a lot simpler than I thought. I'm not sure what all of these are for, because yeah, that works fine just the way it is. Another thing, this doesn't have anything on the top, so I mean, it's got the little thing for the door. This one, it actually has a shoe mount, so if I am somewhere dark, I can go ahead and put my there. Now I can vlog with the light on. Look at that. There's the aperture light. It's really cool. I really like it. So, and if you guys want to know more about this little light, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to make a video about it. But you know, there's already a bunch of videos on YouTube about it. But I really enjoy this little light. So yeah, basically that is the little mount. So I'm gonna end this video here, but yeah, again, questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you guys on the next video. You all take care. Bye. Alright, so I am back. I wanted to do a little test of the camera with the new cage and the light up on top. Because if I turn the light off, this is what this is gonna look like. And this camera, like I've mentioned, is pretty bad with low light, so I'm not sure what that looks like. But there's the little light on. Yay! Anyway, now I'm out for reals. Y'all take care. Bye.